Hey everyone, it's Pup Twigs here from Orlando, Florida, and joining me is Pup AJ from Brisbane, Australia, all the way around the world from me. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's good to
Good,
be back.
good. So I know it's June 2nd for you, but it's June 1st for me. So I also just want to reach out and say happy Pride to everybody around the world because this is our month.
Absolutely. Although for me, Pride Month is all year.
Well, true. For us it is, yes. So tell me about Pup AJ, the name. And I know you don't have your hood on tonight, but what colors do you normally wear as a pup hood?
Well, with our first interview, my hood was blue, and my current one is my grey one, which I bought as a replacement. But I'll be upgrading back to royal blue in the Mr. S leather hoods very soon.
Okay, okay. And how did you get the name AJ? Is there a
Well,
significance?
actually, there isn't really that much significance. I mean, my first name is Angus, my middle name is John, so you put the first initials of each of those names together and you get AJ.
Well, that's a good way of coming up with your name too. Yeah. So how long have you been in the pup community now?
I think I've fully been a part of the pub community here in Brisbane since I think April.
So fairly new.
Yeah, it wasn't until my handler and I decided to go to the one of the moshes in Brisbane, and it kind of stuck from there.
Well, that's good. What is the what's the pup community like there in Australia?
It's actually really supportive and welcoming to new pups.
Is it do you have a lot of events that go on in your area?
Yeah, we recently just had our Queensland Pup Handler competition in last month.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Cool, cool.
yeah.
So,
One of my friends won, and I'm hoping to enter into it next year and win the title.
oh, you should, you should. That we're in right in the midst of everyone submitting their applications for Florida Puppy 2023. One of my good friends is going to be in it, and they're going to choose it in September at a gay campground here outside of Orlando that we're all going to. So that'll be a
Well,
fun
that's
weekend.
fun.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. So I
That's
know
awesome.
you've been in it for a very short period of time, but what has been, let's say, the easiest part of being a pup? And then what has been the most difficult part so far of being a pup?
I think the easiest part of being a pup is not only just being in the headspace, but also like networking with people in the community because you get to learn a lot from them
True,
and
true.
how to better your relationship with your handlers.
Yes, yes. What about difficult? Anything difficult you've come up against yet?
Not really, unless you count like the pups who like, partake in their own like sort of things like drugs and stuff, which is something I stay very well far away from.
Oh, I'm the same. I'm the same. Well, I know. Let's say April, May. So you're maybe 2.5 months into it. What you've seen so far with the puppy community, is there anything that you would want to change or do differently in relation to the community itself?
I honestly don't know. I think it's doing well the way it is. It's just if everyone would be a little bit more supportive, or not quite supportive, but if there would be less drama between pups, then
Yeah,
it things would be a lot more smoother.
I agree. So, what kind of hobbies do you have there in Brisbane?
Well, other than me doing my dance course, I'm always exploring the nightlife in Brisbane and going out to clubs and having a good time.
So, you mentioned dance. What kind of dance do you do?
I'm I do anything from jazz to lyrical.
Really? Oh, that's pretty
Yeah,
awesome. I like that. That's
yeah.
good.
I'm also studying full time, like in a professional like place.
Are you okay? All right. What about pets? Do you have any pets?
I do. I have I at home. I have two cats and two dogs, but I only own one out of the four of them.
You do. So, how familiar are you with Beta, Omega, and Alpha as part of the pup community?
I'm very like familiar with them,
Do you
and
identify with either one of the three at this point?
I do. I actually identify as a beta pup, where
Okay.
my handler is also my alpha.
Okay. Um, if you knew someone else that was coming into or wanting to get into the pup community, what kind of advice would you give them?
I would say just have fun, like connect with the right people, and you'll really enjoy yourself once you decide to join and actually have a lot more fun with just being your authentic self.
I agree. So now comes the question time. The next pup I'm going to interview is actually going to be later this evening after this one is over. Uh, so, what
Cool.
question would you want to ask them uh, about themselves as a pup, or even about the pup community in general?
Oh, that's a good one. I think, well, for me, for my community, I wish there'd be a lot more like dance kind of events. But leading with that, what kind of pup events would you be more excited seeing in the upcoming future?
Okay, that is a very good question. So, are you ready for your question?
Bring it on. I'm ready.
This one came from Pup Harley out of Clive, Iowa, here in the United States.
Oh,
And
wow.
he wanted to know what's one thing you wish you knew before you became a pup.
Ooh, what is one thing I wish I knew before being a pup? That is a good one. I would say like before I would knew I was a pup, wish I would have been aware of the amount of people. No. Well, that is a hard one. Damn
It
it.
is kind of.
Yeah, I wish I would have been more aware of the relationships that people have while also being in pup space.
In the pup. Okay, yeah, that is a good one. So if other pups that view this podcast down the road want to maybe reach out and say hi to you, or just say that hey, they saw you on Unleashed, uh, do you have any social media that you would like to share?
I do. I have my Instagram, Twitter, and Telegram, surprisingly.
Okay, you sound like me. I've got them all.
Yeah, my Instagram is at AJ Hume underscore dancing.
Okay,
Yeah, my Twitter is underscore dark feral
okay,
with two R's, two L's, and feral. And my Telegram is AJ Hume. Yeah, AJ Hume 1999.
okay, okay.
I think I might have to check it after this.
Well, I'll have you send them to me when we get off the podcast, and we'll just verify that they're all correct and everything. So,
Okay, good.
well, anything else that other pups out here would want to know about Pup AJ before we sign off?
That I'm very like positive, like pup who's always gonna like say hi and stuff
Good, good.
and like welcome new members into the community.
So you don't stand in the corner, you go around and talk to everybody when you see them.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a very social butterfly when it comes to that kind of stuff.
I'm the same way. I love to go around and talk to people.
Mm.
Well, Pup AJ, it's been awesome getting to talk to you, and I'm sure we will get to talk again soon. Maybe next time we can have your handler on as well.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, hey, have a good one.
You too.